Hi, I'm Ranveer Dhillon with Delta Commercial, and today we're looking at the Architectural Design Series combination units and looking at some of the error messages that you might encounter. When you first plug in the combo unit, it'll calibrate 3 times before showing an error message. This usually takes 30 to 40 seconds, and the error message is only displayed for a few seconds. In order to see the error message again, you'll need to hold down the toggle button until the error message appears. The most common error message is E04. This means that you have a faucet calibration failure. This could mean many things. For example, the proximity sensor calibration failure in the faucet channel. Confirm that the sensor module is connected to the faucet shank and ensure that the faucet and sensor module are electrically isolated from the sink and any other conductive materials. If the surface is conductive, ensure you're using the grounding wire from the sensor and grounding out the surface. If you are using a conductive sink, a black spacer is required at the base of the spout and a gray spacer underneath. Route the sensor cables away from power supply wires of any type, and it's important that you use the polymer braided hoses supplied in the box for both the inlet and the outlet of the solenoid. If hardwired, ensure that you're using 1 transformer per unit and ensure that the green wire from the converter is grounded properly to a building ground. Sources of electrical noise could cause interference with the capacitance field. This includes items such as instant water heaters, deck-mounted hand dryers, ozone generators, UV sterilizers, LED mirrors, or a metal backsplash. These issues can usually be addressed by adjusting the sensitivity settings. If none of this helps, please watch our troubleshooting video called Faucet and Soap is Not Working, or call our Delta Commercial technical support team. The next most common error message is E08. This means that you have a soap calibration failure. Correcting some of the failures on the faucet calibration could also correct the soap calibration. Confirm that the sensor clip is connected to the soap shank and ensure that the soap spout and the sensor are electrically isolated from the sink and any other conductive materials. Be sure to route the sensor cable away from power supply wires of any type. If none of this helps rectify this error message, please watch our troubleshooting video called Faucet is working, but soap is not working. Next, if you encounter message E01 or E02, it means that there's no sensor or poor communication with the sensor. Confirm that the sensor is connected and the wire harness is not damaged. Confirm connectors are clean, dry, and corrosion-free. Restart the driver board. You can do this by either going into the factory settings or by unplugging the barrel plug and replugging it. You can do that by using the mode button to get to the function F, and then use the toggle button to reset it back to factory settings. If you encounter error message E03, this means that you have a driver board problem. Restart the driver board and retest it. If the failure continues, contact our technical service team. Error message E05 indicates a solenoid fault. Confirm that the solenoid is connected properly. If you confirm that the solenoid is connected properly and it's still not functioning, you might have a faulty solenoid. In this case, contact technical support for assistance. An E06 error message indicates a battery fault. In this case, both the faucet and soap dispenser are deactivated. To resolve this, install fresh batteries and ensure that they're installed in the correct orientation. Error message E07 indicates a low battery. You can check the battery level indicator by pressing the mode button for several seconds until the battery level is displayed. Listed on screen are all of the battery power level codes. When the battery is low, the faucet will activate, but the soap dispenser is deactivated. This happens when the input voltage is below the low battery level, and you'll need to install fresh D batteries. Ensure that the batteries are installed in the correct orientation. If this video wasn't able to help you resolve your problem, for additional assistance, please contact Delta Commercial Technical Support.